Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek Cupboard, I'm Penge, and welcome to Midgardr. Midgardr? I don't know how to say the name of the game, okay, but welcome to today's game everybody, which is a turn-based city builder game where we play various cards to do different things, and also along the way we have to pick our government and deal with events and defend the realm and all that kind of stuff, and to begin we need to click on that table there to build a new citadel, so let's do that. And then we head over through a very fancy room, it must be said. It looks very nice, but we head over to our little kind of work table here where the game takes place. And it's all on a nice little kind of board sort of a thing. But first, we get a little bit of a tale, and it doesn't begin very well for our character. So Act 1, the exile. Again, doesn't sound like a positive start, does it? You are a duke. And that does sound good. Hooray, we're a duke. That's exciting. Dukes are fancy. Banished by the crown, sent to the borderlands. So immediately we're put on a pedestal, hooray we're a duke, and then we're knocked off it because we've been banished by the crown, sent to the borderlands. This land is your punishment and your only path to redemption. Oh dearie me. Now I assume that's the king just there. And if we are talking about the crown, as in a literal crown just there, it is a good crown. We do like a good crown in the Geek Cupboard, and that one there does appear to be quite a fancy crown. It's got some good pointy bits on it, which is always an important measure of a good crown, I'd say. So there we go. We've been banished. Build, protect, lead. Your people's fate rests in your hands. A stronghold may rise or fall into dust. I've just noticed the crown over here. Yeah, look at that. That is a good crown because, as we often say in the Geek Cupboard, a good crown should be able to look good on your head, but you should then be able to take it off and use it as a defensive weapon. And that crown there would be quite good at poking somebody in the head, wouldn't it? It's got a lot of very good pointy bits. So yeah, there we go. That's a good crown, but we've been banished. So yeah, we're going to head out into the middle of nowhere and try and build a stronghold that will hopefully not fall into dust. With bitter lips and hopeful heart, you leave the court behind, riding toward your fate. You're ready to prove your worth. Okie doke, we shall give it a good go. And then here's our little board. Now I think this is turn 1. Something will pop up. There we go. So there's quite a lot of little sort of introductory bits, sort of like tutorial screens. They are very, very beautifully animated and drawn. It looks really nice. I mean, look, that king there looking at a skull, that looks nice. So it tells us all about the resources and everything else. I like this bit here, by the way. It just begins with, well, I doubt you're a king in real life, are you? Do you know I'm not? Strangely enough, although actually thinking about it, I bet we've played as many kings across our time in the Geek Cupboard. Across all the games that we've played, we must have been so many different kings in so many different worlds and scenarios and everything else. But no, in real life, I am not a king, surprisingly enough. So there is quite a lot of sort of tutorial-y bits and bobs. There's a lot going on in the game. Although, yeah, this makes it look, I think one point it does say, oh, this looks a little bit sort of scary, but you'll work it out. Where is that bit? Is it down here? Yeah, there you go. It may seem like a lot, but it's easier than it looks. And you know what? Yes, it is actually a little bit easier. I've played through a tiny bit of the game, just a handful of turns, just to try to figure out exactly what is going on. So we'll go back into the game and we shall have a little look around. So it's all turn-based. Oh, we've got hands, by the way. There you go. We've got hands. That's good confirmation. So here's our sort of game board where we are going to build our little settlement. And then there's all sorts of other bits and bobs going on. So we're going to pin this first, though. So let's pop that. Lock that into place. So that is showing us our resources. So we've got people, wood, stone, money, food, happiness, and I think that's like a security sort of defense type of a thing. And our resources kind of go over here for the wood and the stone. The food goes over here in little kind of sacks of grain or whatever. This is where we get our cards from. So that's like a little sort of card drawing machine thingamajig. Down here is where the council go. So these rolls here, these sort of slots are for where our council people can go. And we draw cards, I think, to then get people to put into our sort of council or government or whatever. And over here, we have the lovely compass, which looks gorgeous. The entire game is very pretty. So that's a happiness meter. So if it's in the red, it's bad. If it's in green, it's good. Then we've got the season. At the minute, it's spring. So yes, happiness is up, and yeah, you earn as many coins as the value of your population, and happiness increases by 1 because everyone's happy. It's springtime, hooray! And that changes every 6 rounds, every 6 turns. And yeah, this bit here isn't in the game because we are playing the demo of the game right now. It's like an early build of the game. It's the demo. It's not the finished version and all that kind of stuff. So this bit here isn't in the game right now, but there's like a sort of village status type thing. Okay, so the first thing we need to do is gather some resources. So we've kind of turned up here and gone, oh, let's have a look around. Right, this is the land that we've got to work with. By the way, I love the background. I love the background. There's a little cloud moving back and forth. It must be sort of clockwork underneath. That's quite fun. But this is our land, and we can go and gather various bits from the land that are already here. So if we click that, for example, we get some wood. And the wood pops down here into this little kind of resource container thing. That gets us stone. That, I think, gets us money. So our money goes on this kind of little spindle, is it? I don't know. That gets us food. And that gets us even more wood. Okay, so we've got ourselves 10 wood, 5 stone, 5 money, 5 food, and 5 happiness. Even though we have no people, which is a little bit of an oddity. But there we go. So I think what we'll do is we shall draw our card. So we draw a card for turn 1, and that goes with our other card that we had by default for starting the game. So that was a card called Sharp Axes. Okay, so we can deploy that if we want to. So we can spend 2 money and 1 stone to effectively get 3 wood. But we don't need to do that right now. We have got quite a lot of wood. So I think we keep our money and we keep our stone. We don't do that one just yet, but we might want to get a house. A house might be quite useful. So for 2 wood and 1 stone, we can build a house, which increases our population by 1. And at the minute, the population won't be doing anything. They'll get some time off. They'll get to sort of kick around for a bit of spring. But eventually, when we get sort of work buildings, we'll need population to go and work in those. So we'll click on that. So yes, please. We shall have some houses, thank you. And we can build them in one of those 2 spots. I'm not quite sure why we can't build them anywhere, but that is the rule. So we'll pop it there. And there we go. The building sort of pops in. There's scaffolds and everything. It looks wonderful. We can zoom in. We can have a closer look if we want to. I don't know if we can turn. Don't think we can turn around or anything, but there you go. So that is what we can do in turn 1. That's all we can do. So let's go to the next turn. So this is turn 2. That comes after turn 1, funnily enough. So we'll grab our card. So there we go. We've got Last Harvest. Okay, so what did that do? I didn't see what it did. The trees are bearing fruit. We get 3 food instantly. Okay, that seems like a good thing to do. Although, maybe, do we do that a bit later on in the year? Because right now, it's okay. It's spring, then it's going to be summer. We're going to get loads of food throughout that time. Yeah, people are eating the food, of course. Again, I think we keep that for now. I think we keep that for the minute. Right now, I don't think we can do much else. I don't think there's a lot else for us to do. So, yeah, there are some character portraits up there. I think we meet these people as the game goes on. I notice over here we have got, I mean, it looks like a goblet with something in, with an olive on a stick, but I'm going to pretend it's a lovely goblet of tea, of course. So I think that's all we can do for our second turn. We can't do anything else. We can't pick another card. So, yeah, we'll go to our next turn. We can pick our card, but also this box thing here means that some sort of event has happened. But we'll grab our card first, which is Lionel de Albin, who's humble. So they can earn us some food. That might be useful. Let's click on the event thing to see what's happened. The Thief Hunt. A thief has been spotted multiple times during the night. The people demand justice. The village is restless. I mean, right now the village is 1 building and some people, but okay. And then we can choose what we'd like to do. And then at the bottom here, we can see things that are impacted by our choice, but we don't know what the impact is. So this choice here, so spread the word, whoever catches the thief may keep part of the loot. If we pick that option, we know that it's going to affect wood, stone, money, and happiness, but we don't know how. It might go up, it might go down. So we could spread the word, or we could seal the gates and reinforce the village entrance with fresh stone. Okay, that's interesting. So hang on. So that one will be wood, stone, money, and happiness, whereas this one here is going to be stone, money, happiness, and then a point of defense, I think, or some sort of, security type thing. That might be a good idea. That might be a good idea to try and sort of, defend ourselves a little bit. We'll go for that one, I think. So we go for that, and then I think something appears at the top to show us what happened. So we lost some stone, we lost some money, happiness went up, and, we got a point of, like defense or whatever it is. Oh, that's quite good. There you go, the thief disappears. People sleep peacefully. So we did the right thing. Right, let's go down here. Let's look at you, fabulous Lionel. Oh, look at you. You look amazing. You look almost elfish. So you're humble. So each sort of character card has a personality. And I think if you pair up enough of them, or if you have enough of them in your government down here, then you get extra bonuses. So if we deploy you for 3 wood... we've got plenty of 3 wood and 2 stone. We can put you into our council, and then you can earn 2 food per turn per 3 turns. Okay, that might be worth doing, and it requires some money to do, I think. How about we activate you? So we'll put you in there, and then we've got to pick what role you're going to go in. So a chancellor, a treasurer, a marshal, an emissary, a chaplain. I don't know if you fit into any of them. You're more like a farming minister or something. We'll put you in as... let's put you in as emissary, because you were humble. And that seems like quite a good thing for a humble person. And then can we activate your card? I don't think we can activate his card just yet. I think we have to wait a little bit. We'll keep an eye on food, and we'll deploy that card next time if it comes to it. So let's go to next turn. This is turn 4. We'll have a nosy at the card we get. A mine. Okay, so we can put down a mine if we want to, which will then give us... What was it again? I need a little sort of quicker view of that. It produces 1 stone per turn, but it will require 1 population to go and work in it. Okay, I think we're good for now. I think we're okay. Let's go to the next turn. Oh, right. A letter has appeared. So we get sent letters as well. So events appear regularly. Letters appear. We'll have a look at the card. We need a farm, really. Okay. Alma Calverne. Hang on a minute. Hang on. Can we look at you? So Alma is also humble, and you earn 2 stone per turn per 3 turns if we activate you. So we'll get you 3... What's that? 2 money and 3 wood. So our resources are coming down a little bit, actually. We'll put you in as... Again, I've got no idea. As the chaplain, because that's fine, is it? There you go. So you're both humble, which I think is quite good. Can we activate your effects yet? I don't think we can. And we haven't got enough resources to do those things. Oh dear. Right, let's read this letter and hope that it gives us a big pile of goodies. It's got the lovely sort of artwork on it that you had from like ye olden times on manuscripts and things. So there's the king with a different crown on, it seems. The pointy bits are not quite as long. Duke, I sent you away to learn the meaning of loyalty. I'll attend your banquet. Impress me. This may be your last chance to prove you've changed, says King Magnus, sorry. Okay. So we can either say, Majesty, you will be received with honour, sire. My loyalty will be clear to all. Or, Majesty, your visit surprises me. Despite my exile, the citadel will greet you properly. Okay, that one seems a bit grovelling, but that seems to be like, oh, you surprised me. Oh, despite the fact that you exiled me, you big meanie pants. So I don't think that one's going to go down as well. We'll pick this one. That is the response that we're going to go with, I think. Yes, that one, please. I don't know if that was the right thing to do or not, but that's what we're doing. Okay. I think then we are going to need, if we can, we haven't got enough resources. We need some wood. We need to be able to deploy your abilities. But I don't know how. I'm not quite sure how we make your things do anything, because we're going to be out of food next time. And we have got a card there that allows us to generate food. But we're going to need resources to do that kind of a thing. So we'll go to the next turn. Right. We are running out of food, which is not great, obviously. However, Summer has come. The background of our little sort of game board has changed, which is fun. I like that. What card have we got? Right. Okay, we need some more stone to get some more people. Okay, and the event. What is the event? The cry of the old lighthouse. An abandoned lighthouse said to be haunted by an ancient spirit lights up again in the night. Fishermen refuse to sail, and fear spreads through the harbour streets. Okay, so we send guards and priests to perform the white light ritual to exorcise the tower. That's going to affect our money. I imagine it's going to come down. You ignore superstition. The lighthouse can be of use to sailors. And that's going to give us money. But I imagine it will impact happiness. And I think sometimes, if I recall the guide correctly, there is a third option if you have the right people with certain skills. But we've only got 2, I think. I think maybe to keep happiness high, we might need to spend our last bit of money on doing this ritual thing. I imagine we're going to spend money on it. Or are people going to give us money? I don't know. Right, so we've lost all our money. The village fund's protected, but the intervention is costly. And happiness didn't go up. Maybe because we couldn't we couldn't fully fund the whatever it was, the ritual. Okay, right, this is a problem then, isn't it? Because now we have no food. Now what does this do? What does that do? Each turn increases total food production by 1 food. Okay, so now it's summertime. Are we going to be generating food? Because we can't play any cards. We can't do anything. We haven't got enough resources. Can we deploy your abilities? Can we do that yet? How do we do their thing? Because they've got powers and abilities. I would like to be able to use them, please. I'm going to go and check the guide and just see how we make them do anything. Okay, so this is telling us that the effect is down here at the bottom of the card. That's okay, yes. And the cost of that effect is in the very bottom right corner. So that's going to cost 4 money, is that? Is that what that's saying? So it's 4 gold. Oh, we haven't got anywhere near enough gold. We've got no gold. We just bankrupted ourselves exercising a magic lighthouse ghost or something. Okay, that is potentially going to be a bit of an issue. So we haven't got any food. We can't play the card that gives us food because we haven't got enough of the resources. This is possibly going to end quite badly because I think what happens is if we don't have enough food for 3 turns, that's it. It's game over. We get lynched, we get killed, it's all bad. And yeah, we can't do anything. We need, money for that, money for that, money for that, and more resources for the farm, which would be amazing. I'd love to get a farm in, but we can't get one in because I've spent all of our stuff on other things. We need you to do your thing, but yeah, then we haven't got any money. Right, we're going to have to hope that some random event or a cheap card turns up to give us some stuff. It's another person. It's a person card that we can't play. Okay, can we do anything else? Are we able to do anything else at all? I think maybe I might have made a bit of a boo-boo on this run. We might have to come back and give it another go because we can't get any food. We can't build anything. So yeah, this is my first sort of proper run through. So, okay, no, this is fine. This is fun. This is the final turn before the game ends. Right. We can only have 5 cards. How about we get rid of a person because we can't do anything with you anyway. And what card did we just pick up? Houses. Okay, we can build houses to increase our population, but they're immediately going to starve to death. So I think what's going to happen is, this is going to be the end, isn't it? There we go, yes, because we had no food. Our population starved to death. That was just me building too greedily. So, okay, no, right, we're going to give it another go, but this time be less rubbish. Right, here we go, attempt number 2. Let's get our card, shall we? And that is already a person. It's already a person, but okay, we don't really need them right now. So let's go and grab all of the goodies. There we go. Right, so we've got ourselves, hang on, pin that thing again. So no people, but we have now got some wood and some stone and some money and food and happiness. Okay, right, so go through, I think, what was our card here? Was it oh, it's a house. Actually, yeah, we might want to, although do we want to put the house down? Because at the minute, the house is going to be eating the food, but nothing's going to be happening with that house because there's nowhere for them to work. So maybe for now, we go to the next turn and just keep our food. Because I don't think the population are eating the food because there is no population. So we'll take that. Ah, right. That's just more food instantly, which we saw last time. That's quite good. Again, I don't think we need to build anything until we have like a farm card or something. So can we have a farm, please? A market. The market produces 1 money per turn. That might be worth going for nice and early because, yeah, money means we can then deploy the character card things and their abilities seem quite good. Also, let's go and deal with the event. What do we have? The Ascension. Oh, crikeys. A woman has been seen floating in the sky above the altar of an ancient temple. No one knows where she came from. She speaks an unknown language. The village is torn between faith and fear. Okay, so we can order the temple to be sealed off, or we can declare the woman a saint and organise celebrations. Oh yeah, let's have Saint Floaty Lady. There we go. So money, food and happiness. How is that going to affect those particular things? The food will come down, I imagine, because of a party. So money down, food down, happiness up to 7 though. That's quite good. Euphoria grows, but zealots multiply. Okay, but no, that's fine. That's okay. We can deal with that. Yep, that's all good. And I think then, can we get those down? Can we get ourselves houses and also a market? Yes. Just about yes. Okay, right. We'll have some houses. And I think we have to put them into the middle. So we'll put that just there. Yay for a house. Now, I don't know. Can we build this on the same turn? Are we allowed to do that? Yes. Okay. We'll have a market, please. So we can then get some money. And that's got to go next to that. So let's put that on the left just there. So there we go. We've actually got 2 buildings finally. They look remarkably samey, but there we go. So now we should be earning 1 money, I think it was, every turn. So our money should go up. Yeah, there we go, look. But now also our food is coming down because the people are eating, of course. We've got some people working in the market. Okay, we've got another person. Do we want to deploy a person card? We could do this. 1 food and 2 money. 1 wood and 2 money. Just gives us 3 food immediately. And that seems like quite a good idea. So we'll do that, please. So the food is looking good. That's looking nice. Nice, well-stocked kind of, granaries or whatever. That person there, Roland Draven, is hypocritical and they increase defense by 2 for this turn. Whereas Sigurd Weitmar, who looks still a bit stern, I like the style of the people as well. They're very angular. You're courageous and you earn 3 stone immediately for, what, potentially 2 money? So I wonder, is it worth getting you deployed? So a couple of bits of wood, but we don't know. We need, other things. We need, other things coming in to help us. But okay, go to the next turn. The let has arrived. Right, what do we have here? So we've got a lumberjack. Okay, that is useful. So we've got, what does that mean just there? We've got 1 and 0. What does that mean? Are they working in there? I think they should be working in there. But okay, so, lumberjack would be producing wood. And the only thing is, we need another house. We need another house for them to be doing that. Because, that require... Did the market require a person? I can't recall if the market required a person or not. I think we need more houses. Right, let's read the letter. Is it the same one from the king? Yes. Okay, yeah, we'll do the thing. I don't know why it does that, and then we have to click it again. Just a confirmation thing, I imagine. So we'll pick that option that we chose for the king. Right, go to the next turn. It goes through to summer. That's nice. The bit at the back changes. Nice rolling fields and things. What event do we have now? Wails from the well. Disturbing voices rise from the village well. Some swear they hear weeping and wailing. Fear spreads and a curse upon the water itself is feared. Oh dear. Order the well to be sealed with sacred stones and dig a new one elsewhere. So I imagine stone will come down. Food will potentially come down and happiness will go up, or let the priest pray and soothe the voice in the depths. So that's going to be stone and money and happiness. I think we go for that one. We've got priests. There must be some religious folks around. Let's get them to go and do some stuff. Get them to go and do some religiousing. So what did that do? Stone went up, and that's good because maybe now we might have enough money to actually build a few additional things. So I wonder what happens if we put the Lumberjack in. Is the game going to say it can't do anything because there aren't any people? I think it might be worth putting it in just in case. We'll just pop this in and we shall see what happens. We'll put it, I don't know, on the other side of the market. So we'll do that. Okay. So now it's got 1 and 1. So what does that mean? Maybe the market didn't need people to work at it. Maybe the market is just, a simple thing which just runs on its own. Whereas the Lumberjack obviously needs people to go and cut down the trees. So maybe now, are we going to get 1 wood and 1 thing every time? Oh, hang on, we've got to pick our card for this turn. Royal Cash, Money Talks, plus, what was that? Plus 3 money instantly. Okay, that's quite nice. We are earning money anyway, so we should be okay. I think what we do is let's go to the next turn. So 6 and 3. Yeah, okay, so they're both functioning. They're both working. This is good news. We'll take a card. Thank you very much. Stockpile. Check the pantry. Plus 2 wood. And, oh crikey, it doesn't stay there quite long enough, does it? Plus 2 wood and plus 2 stone. For 2 money and 1 happiness. That's probably worth doing. I think we will do that, please. So we've got some more resources, which is good. Nothing much else going on. Go to the next turn. This is turn 8. They've done their thing. Let's grab our card. Another market. Yeah, the market doesn't require people. So we could get potentially another market to make even more money. And then we can deploy these people to then get us more resources because we can spend the money on their abilities. So we'll get into the market, 2 wood, 2 stone. We could do with, I think we need both of these in. So we'll build the market. That's fine. We'll put it next to the other one to make it like a supermarket. Imagine that. There we go. And then we will get you, Captain Courageous Pants, with your good hat on. You're courageous. You can be our marshal. You've got a fighty looking hat on. That's quite nice. So yes, we want to deploy your ability at some point. I think this thing has to switch around or something. That thing there, this sort of green tick thing, needs to do something or other. But, okay, no, that's fine for now. That's fine. So we could do that, but then we're going to be low on stone. So let's go through to the next turn. So we'll pick our card. We are running out of a farm. Good. We are going to need that farm immediately. Please build the farm. Can we switch our people to working on the farm rather than the woodcutter? Because this farm is going to be key. So put the farm just there. Right. Red. Yeah, there's nobody working here. Can you switch that round? Can we get rid of this? I don't want that. We need to get a card possibly. Oh, the Golden Fields. An extraordinary harvest overflows the granaries. The peasants ask for a reduction in the grain tax. Except, for once the people deserve relief. Or, you raise the grain tax, it's time to fill the coffers. No, we're okay for money. Don't annoy the people. Yeah, we'll accept that. We'll say, yes, okay, we shall reduce the grain tax. So money comes down, food comes down, but happiness goes up. Why does food come down if there's a bountiful harvest? No game. No, I disagree with the logic on this. That doesn't make any sense. Right. We haven't got any food. We need some food. Okay. Oh, a little airship's come in. This is jolly exciting. Oh, is this going to be the king? And the king's going to say, hey, I'm here from a party and we've got no food. Duke, you may not know me, but my father Magnus has scarred us both. Watch him closely at the banquet. You'll see the truth. Behind the crown says Lady Seraphine. Okay. Milady, your words intrigue me. I will observe carefully what unfolds. Or, Milady, I dislike core riddles, but I will stay alert and judge for myself. Okay, no, thank you for letting me know. We shall observe carefully, I feel. So are you going to hang around? Do you stick around? We need a house. Okay, this is what we need then. Can we do that? Can we do a couple of those harvest ones? Yeah, that's going to give us food. So we get 3 food instantly for 2 money and 1 bit of wood. We have to do that because otherwise it's going to be game over again. So that's going to keep us ticking over for a while. We'll nip on to turn 11. We will draw our card and urgent summon. For this turn you can activate 2 effects in the Curtis. Ah, hang on. We can activate this chappie's effect now. So if we do that, we're just going to get some stone, I think. There you go. We've got 3 stone. But now, yeah, we have to deal with an event that chappie is involved with, I think. So, the Deserter's Map. A captured soldier demands freedom in exchange for a map he hid, perhaps charted by an explorer or a deserter. The marshal hands you the parchment. It could reveal a strategic advantage or spring a deadly trap. Okay, order an immediate expedition to verify the map, or keep the map in your archives. You might use it later, or you gift it to the peasants as a guide to exploring the nearby woods. Okay, so what are the effects? So that's going to be population, wood, stone and money. Now surely, the expedition is going to bring the population down, isn't it? That's going to make it worse because people have got to go and wander about. Keep it for later is money, happiness and security, or gift it to the peasants is... I mean, that's got food and wood on it, and we need food. I'm going to gift it to the peasants, because I'm a nice kingy person, or a duke, or whatever I am like that. So wood goes up, food goes up by 4. Oh, that's brilliant. Okay, right, yeah, food is on 6. That's going to keep us going for a nice long time. Okay, yeah, that was definitely the right choice. Is it worth maybe using our royal cash just to give us a little bit more money right away? Because at the moment we only have 1 money. That will give us an additional 3 immediately for the cost of a bit of wood and a bit of stone, which we do now have. So I think, do you know what? We'll do that as well. We'll do that to get us some money, and then we shall go through to the next turn and really hope that the card here is some sort of residential building. Okay, it's autumn. So summer's gone, autumn is here. What does autumn do? What is the autumnal effect? Right. Okay, not good. Happiness decreases by 1. So people are glum in the autumn. Autumn's lovely. All the leaves changing and such like. All the nice colours and things. But okay, fine. Right, please give us some people. Houses. Oh, beautiful. Yes. Can we build the houses immediately? Because then the farm can start doing something. And that means we've got a little kind of sustainable population on the go, I think. We can actually generate some food. We'll put the house... let's put it in front of the farm just to mix things up a little bit. There we go. So now they should be able to work in the farm. They're working in the wood cutting thing. So we should be able to generate wood and food, which is quite nice. Right, let's go and deal with the event. The Arena of Silence. There's some good dramatic events going on. A cyclopean structure overgrown with ivy has been discovered in the woods. No one dares approach it, but some speak of ancient powers. Seal the doors and forbid access. Better not challenge the unknown. Okay, or we reopen the arena for games and tournaments, seeking glory and entertainment. Oh, that sounds like a fun thing to do. We can have entertainment. We can have games. Yeah, all right. We'll do that, please. That seems like a fun thing to do. Now, what did that do to our numbers and such? Wood up, stone up, money up. Okay, foreigners arrive, lured by the tales, each carrying wealth and wonder. That was very much the right decision. That was a good thing. Okay, right, we've got more stuff. What are other cards again? I don't want you and... Oh, we can activate 2 of their abilities in 1 turn, but we haven't got 2 people down there. Okay, no, that's fine. Right, go to the next turn. Turn 13. Might be unlucky for some, but hopefully we'll be all right. Right, give us a card. It's Ariane Morwald, who gives us immediate happiness. Okay, we don't need her right now, and I don't think there's anything else that we can do. Food is... Of course, food's coming down because we've got 2... We've got 2, sort of houses, haven't we? Got 2 houses, and they're only 1 farm. So, right, our food is indeed coming down. Botherations. Okay, we need something else. We need some other kind of form of food generation, please. A mine. Produce 1 stone per turn. I'm okay for that right now. We're good for a mine, I think, at the minute. We'll go through to the next term because I don't think we can do much else. I'm very concerned about our food. Let's hope the event is, here's a load of food. Oh, the thief hunt. Okay, we saw this before. I can't recall what the things were for it. You seal the gates and reinforce the village with stone. Did that bring in stone and money and happiness and security, though? I think it might have used up. I mean, it makes sense if it uses stone. We'll do that again, because it seems to be a good idea to have a little bit of defence on the go, doesn't it? So yeah, it was 1 stone, 2 money, but we're okay for money. Got loads of money. And then we've got, yes, some happiness up and a bit of security up, which is nice. Okay, right, that's fine. We'll get our card for the turn. I think we can only have 5 cards in our hand. She is earn money instantly. Have we not got somebody that can earn food instantly? That would be quite nice, wouldn't it? We need him, actually. We need him to do his ability again. We need you, so we can get some more stone, please. Yeah, none of these are going to be any use. None of these are going to overly help. Can we activate your power? Yes, we can. Okay, right. A cry from the Bastion. During an attack, a young commander gave the order to charge too early. Losses were minimal, but the marshal wants to know if the command remains hers. You defend her publicly, praising courage even in error, or we let the marshal decide, as the code dictates, or you remove her with honour, awarding a medal and longer training. Okay. That's got some sort of population type thing, and money and security. So awarding a medal and longer training, that does seem to be a sensible thing to do. If we defend her, then it's happiness and security. If we let our marshal decide, so chappy there, it's money, happiness and security. This one here is population, money and security. Let's go for that one. I like that. We're going to do longer training. We're going to have a longer training session for when you want to go and do your stuff. Population has increased. Okay, I think, is that for a certain time? I'm not sure, but okay, so population's gone up. There you go, and money goes in and security goes up. So I think if we could get another farm now, a card with a farm on it, that would be particularly brilliant, wouldn't it? Can we have that, please? And we have to read this letter. Okay, Duke, it's from the king. Rumours of treachery surround the banquet. Watch Lady Seraphine closely. I cannot afford mistakes or betrayal. Okay, yep, I'll remain vigilant. Everybody appears to be suspicious of everybody at the banquet. It's going to be interesting. I thought maybe a merchant was supposed to come by at some point. I thought it was every 10 turns, but I don't think that is a thing that's happened. Right, we've got no food. The man... fancy houses. That would be okay. That would increase our population by 2. But we need to get rid of something. How about we get rid of Roland Draven? We'll swap that around, but we urgently need some sort of food card. Or else it's going to be game over again, because we've just not got enough food on the go. We need either a farm or that card that appeared that said, hey, have some food. Okay, right, nothing else for us to do. Go to turn 17 and hope that this is to do with food. It's somebody who can earn wood. He's called Bernard. This is Bernard before his beardy stage. Young Bernard. Earn food, earn wood, sorry. Again, not much use for us. We need food. Immediately. All of the cards that we've been given, just no food stuff. Come on, all of these. We're doing okay for happiness. Although, we do earn quite a bit of money, so let's get rid of you. Marion Lastien can go. We'll swap you out for Bernard. But I think next turn is going to be it, isn't it? We have to do something with food this turn, or else this is... Oh, hang on a minute. Hang on. What does winter do? I don't imagine winter's good for food. Each turn decreases total food production by 1 food. Okay, right. This is incredibly difficult, because our food production is now down even lower than normal. Yeah, we need something to give us food. We need something exciting. Okay, it's the lighthouse again. So we can send people to go and perform a ritual, or we can use the lighthouse. Now maybe that just gives us money and happiness. Whereas this one here is money. Okay, this one's going to be money and we don't lose happiness. The other one is going to be we gain money but lose happiness. We don't want to lose happiness, so we'll do that. Spend a bit of money on the old tower thingamajig. There we go. Money comes down and we've done a bit of an exorcism. Yay for the lighthouse. Right. If this card is not food related, then it's all over. It's a farm, but the farms are not good enough. We're not going to have enough stuff, are we? So if we build another farm, which I think is a good idea. Can we? Oh, hang on a minute. I just got rid of the farm. I just got rid of the farm. I thought we were clicking to... Oh. I mean, I don't think it was going to be enough anyway. Because in the winter we are losing food anyway. So I don't think it'd be enough. But I just sent that card away. I was clicking it to try and place it. I wasn't at that point yet. Oh, botherations. Okay. Well, there we go. That was that then. And there we go. Right. They've starved to death again. There we go. The game is over. We're going to have one more try. One more try. We're going to fly through. But yeah, it does seem that food is quite hard to come by. Food is the sort of sticking point in this game. Right, here we go. Attempt 3. Pick up all of the goodies. Thank you very much. Grab us a card. What's it going to be? Oh, it's that person already. It's the vain person. Okay, right, we don't need that. And the other card is it the houses? Yeah, we don't need that yet. Because, yeah, we haven't got anything for them to work on. So they're just going to eat the food and produce nothing. So right now, we will leave that, I think. So, yeah, okay, go to the next turn. This is turn 2. Let's give it a go and see if we can be a bit less rubbish. You earn stone as part of your thing. So much stone every so often. Okay, right. That could be useful, but we need somebody to do that with food, please. We need a foodie person. Please be a foodie person. Yes, Lionel. Humble Lionel earns food. Right, Lionel, in you come. So wood and stone for you. You earn some food. Okay, yes, absolutely. You can be our, again, farmer. None of these really fit into things, but thinking about it, the events that get triggered when their power isn't activated are linked to their sort of job. So what would help with, I mean, maybe to get some money, maybe they can be the treasurer. So if we activate their ability, they can then do treasury stuff. So yeah, this could generate food. I think we cap out at 6 food anyway, I think. So I don't think we need to do that. Let's go and deal with the event. The Golden Fields. Yeah, we'll do this again. The people deserve relief. We've seen that one before. So there we go. That's very nice. Hopefully the people are going to be happy. So money comes down, food comes down, happiness goes up. That's a good thing. Why is that? I want it to be locked, please. Hang on, is that the lock on it? No, lock. Stay in the corner, please. Thank you. And that will do. Okay, so go to the next turn. Let us have a look at what's happening. A mine. Okay, again, that's all right, but really we want a farm. We need a farm. All the other things we can sort of live without, but we need one house and one farm, and that's going to be quite nice. Is it a farm? No, it's an arrogant person who can earn us happiness immediately. Okay, is this the letter from the king saying they're going to come by? I imagine, yeah, this is kind of the end. Is this the end goal of the demo or something, to get to that banquet? Yeah, you'll be received with honour. Lovely to see you. So 4 food. Go to the next turn. We shall... Oh, the season changes. There we go. Summer has come. We'll take our card. Right. We've got to then replace people. Don't do what I did last time, you buffoon. Happiness, we're okay at the minute. So let's get rid of arrogant Ariane. And we'll have the stockpile, I think. Can we deploy that card right now? Can we do that? It's 2 money and 1 happiness to get some more resources. Okay. I think we'll do that now. Let's do that. There we go. So we've got some goodies. That's quite nice. And then an event. The Omen. A black raven circles the citadel 3 times before falling to the ground. The elders call it the sign of the wall. Okay, I don't know what that means, but okie dokie. Right, so we can ignore the event and forbid all superstition. That seems a bit ambitious. We organise a small ritual of appeasement. I think we have to do the ritual of appeasement just to keep the people happy. We can't mock their beliefs, because that's not very nice. So we'll appease the people. It shall be fine. Hopefully it's not too costly. Oh, it's a good thing. Fear fades and the harvest improves. Oh, you can get more food than 6. We've got 7 food. Okay, so we've got loads of wood, bit of money coming in, got some food, and happiness increased. Okay, that was definitely the right thing to do. And that food's going to keep us going for a while. That is very nice. I mean, we could use your ability, but it's going to cost some money. And we haven't got as much money as we had last time, unfortunately. Why does that keep vanishing? Stay on, please. Stay in the corner. That's really useful. Right, we'll take the card. Was that a farm? Did I just see a farm just then? Houses, farm. Yes, okay, right. Have we got enough to build both the houses and the farm? Yes, we have. We'll have some houses. Yes, please. We shall put them there to be different this time around. And then we will have, once that's built, we will have a farm. Okay, right. We are producing food. This is good. So we're now making food. We had to generate people to make the food, which does seem a little bit counterproductive. Actually, what is the virtue of making a farm? What is the point of making a farm? Because you need the people to work in the farm. So one lot of people eat one lot of food that is generated by that farm. But if they weren't in a house, they wouldn't eat any food. Yeah, that's a little bit of an oddity, isn't it? But there we go. We need more houses. We got the fancy houses that we saw before. And, smash down. Demolish a selected building instinctively. We don't want to do that. I don't want to knock things down. We'll go through to the next turn. We'll deal with the event. So what is happening? The circus among the trees. A group of colourful tents appears in the forest. They claim to be a circus. Some performances are extraordinary. Others, unsettling. You have the tents inspected every night, or you let them stay, but only if they pay tribute. Okay, let's inspect the tents. Just to make sure they're okay. We don't want them to, as long as they're alright and they're paying their way or whatever, then it's fine. We don't want to demand tribute from them, because that's a bit crazy, isn't it? The performers feel harassed and leave during the following night. Happiness comes down. Money comes down. Botherations. Okay, never mind. Right, we'll take our card. And that is a chap who can earn stone immediately. Yeah, we saw him before. He was the marshal, wasn't he? He was the marshal guy. Okay. I think then we'll go to the next turn. We are generating food. Maybe it doesn't generate 1 food. Maybe I should read what it says on the cards. I assumed it was generating 1 food, but no, we appear to be generating quite a lot. Okay. Right, here is Lady Seraphine. Milady, your words intrigue me. I will observe carefully what unfolds at the banquet. If we get to that point, if we don't, I'll die of starvation before then. So, we'll take our card. So what is our card? Houses. Again. How about we replace the Smashdown card with that? Because I don't want the Breaky Things card. Because that's not very good. Yeah, I assume 1 farm was making 1 food, but I think it must be making 2. So we've got 10 food. No, we've got 11. Well, is the house not eating the food? Maybe they don't because they work on the farm. Maybe that is the case. I'm not really sure. Okay, we'll take our card. And it is a market. This is what we want because that gives us money. So we'll put that in terms of... Oh, these are all quite good. How about... I mean, yeah, we can earn 3 money immediately, but the market will be earning money passively. So we'll do that. And then we shall build, if we've got enough stuff, a market. Yes, okay. So we'll have a market. We'll put it just there. Pop it behind the previous building. And there we go. So we're now generating food and also money. But no stone, which is possibly a bit of an issue, isn't it? We'll see. All right, autumn has come, so people are a bit glum. We need to do something to make everybody happy. You are... Oh, are you a monk of some kind? Hang on. What did you do? I was looking at your amazing beard. Earn +1 food per 3 turns. You're not as good as Lionel. I think Lionel earns 2 food every 3 turns. So yeah, you're not as good as Lionel. Sorry. We could put the mine down, but oh yeah, we need some stone. Okay. We'll put you in, because you're courageous and you're wearing a good hat. And that's all I need. That's all I need from you. There you go. So we'll put you in. You can again be our marshal. So you can go in and do marshalling. No, we're not able to use your ability yet, because we need a bit more money, but I think we should be okay. Right. Deal with the event on turn 12. The Hill Giant. Oh dear. A massive creature resembling a golem awakens among the hills. Peasants swear they saw it rise and then stop. It hasn't attacked. It remains still, yet its mere presence terrifies the people. Okay, so we can go and attack it, or we organise a delegation to speak with. I think we give it a chance. Let's go and have a chat with the Hill Giant. Is that a mistake? Are our people going to get squished? It doesn't respond, but word of your wisdom spreads. So money comes down. Food comes down, but happiness goes up. And at the minute, that's quite important. Okay, right, that's possibly fine. Yeah, okay, go to the next turn. We are getting toward winter, aren't we, eventually, which is going to be a bit of an issue. Sharp axes. The axes are sharp. Okay, but we can't do that because we haven't got any stone. We can't activate Chappie's ability, so yeah, go through to the next turn. This is turn 14. We shall have a card. Got to replace something. Amnesty. Release prisoners. +2 population for this turn, but -1 happiness. I'm okay to get rid of that card. I don't want that card. It's a bit rubbish. Right. Let's use Chappie down here. Although, do we need some stone? We don't really need any stone right now. We could build some houses, but then we're not going to get through winter, I don't feel. So, do you know what? We'll go through to the next turn. Got an event and a letter and everything else. Got 10 food looking good. Right, what card have we got? We've got more houses. I think we've got houses here sort of pending, so we'll get rid of the houses card. We'll read the letter, which I think is the king saying, "Rumours of treachery surround the banquet. Yep, I shall remain vigilant, my pointy-crowned king." And then we shall deal with another event. Letter from an heir. A young noble writes, claiming to be the illegitimate son of an old lord from your domain, he asks for a place at your court. Welcome the heir into your ranks, but grant him no titles, or ignore the request, you cannot risk dynastic tension. I think... do you know what? This is tricky, isn't it? Because the option I would have is really research this and make sure that he's not lying. I want another option of, I'm going to go and check. But we'll welcome him in, and it might not be a good idea. But we're going to say hi. It's a new person. Hello. The people appreciate the generosity, but there is a cost. Okay, so our security thing comes down, happiness is up, and population goes up, I think, for only this turn, which is an odd sort of a thing. But okay, that's fine. Oh, maybe the temporary population is helpful. Let's say we had a mine and it wasn't doing anything. If we then had a turn of temporary people, that mine would work for a turn and generate some stuff. Oh, okay. Right, that's what that's about then. Okie dokie. Go through to the next. Turn 16. Come on. We're doing much better. We can get into winter and see what happens. That is +3 food. Immediately. Let's get rid of Astrid Faramont. And we'll take the food thing, because it's going to get to winter at some point, and then our food is going to start coming down. So that could be quite useful to deploy during winter, which I think, yeah, 5 out of 6. So yeah, we'll have, yes, there's only 1 turn left. Lumberjack. They're going to generate wood. Okay, right, Alma Calverne, you can go. We just get rid of all of our people. I feel like we need to get through winter. Winter, I think, is the big sticking point here. So there we go. It's gone to winter. Our food is now going to come down, which is bad, of course. We'll take this card. So this is an instant 3 money. at the cost of wood and stone, which we don't have, but we're already earning money per turn. So I think we can live without that. That's okay. And then we'll deal with the event. So here we go. The explorer and the gold. A young explorer has returned with loads of gold from a cave. He claims to have slain a beast to obtain it, but refuses to reveal the location. You let him keep the gold. In return, he must serve as an official guard against creature attacks. Or you melt down the gold and reforge it in the village's seal. No coin shall carry mastery. Yeah, do we... I mean, I feel like some guy coming back saying, oh yeah, I fought a dragon to get this gold. He could be lying. He could have fought a, I don't know, really angry fox or something. An irate stoat. I think we will go for this. Melt down the gold and reforge it. No coin shall carry mastery. So let's see what that does. Does that make people sad? No. Happiness goes up, money goes up loads, the people applaud. The gold is now ours, but the knight disappears. Oh, it's a knight. Oh, right. You didn't mention there were a knight before, but okay. So I think now, yeah, let's do that. Let's do the last harvest. So we can do that. Yeah, we're lacking stone quite a bit. So we'll have the last harvest. That tops up our food for winter. And we will do your stone boost thing. So that's quite nice. Right, the deserters map. Oh, okay, we did this before. We saw the map before, and we're going to give it to the peasants, because that seemed to be quite a good thing to do. So there you go, peasanty folks. You've got yourself a nice map, and you've got wood and food and happiness. Okay, that was good. That was another good choice. Yeah, things are looking good over here. Security lacking a little bit, but everything else is looking pretty good. Okay, so on to turn 19. Is there an event or anything? No, nice sort of quietish turn, I think. Right, we'll have a look at the card. An urgent summon. Oh, we can sort of activate both of their effect things. Okay. I don't think we need to build anything at the minute. We're doing okay. Oh, there we go. Turn 20. We've not got this far before. This is exciting. Okay, so there's a little thing. Now, I think this is the merchant. I think possibly we should have been chatting to the merchant already, but I thought that was just somebody coming by. But no, I think that's the merchant. Right, here is Lady Seraphine. Hello. At the banquet, a rare chance will present itself. If I don't ask you to act, only to stay silent while history shifts. Okay, so she's going to do something, and we've got to be quiet. That's what she would like us to do. Just let the thing happen. We'll just, I don't know, pretend we're on our phone or something. Oh, wait, sometimes doing nothing is the boldest move. I can't allow what you suggest. Not under my roof. Now, the implication is that she's going to do something against the king. Old sort of big pointy crown. And the king did exile us. Now, I don't know what we did, but I'm not overly happy that we got exiled to like the middle of nowhere and now we're struggling away. So maybe this choice effectively is, do you side with her or do you side with the king? Now at the minute I don't really want to side with any of them. But I mean, we don't really know her. At least we've met the king. She's just turning up with letters saying, oh, do this, do that. I imagine that what she's saying is, the rare chance is, I'm going to go and kill the king. Whereas I think possibly we don't want that to happen on our turf. We don't want to be known as the person that let the king get murdered, because the king might be really nice. Maybe we did a terrible thing to get exiled, I don't know. Milady, I can't allow what you suggest. Not under my roof. We are not a bad ruler person. We're okay. If we click on you, oh, that's the shop. Oh, there you go. I didn't realise that. Okay, so show the goods, it says there. We can have a market. We can have 2 wood units pack or another farm. Okay, the market is tempting because that, again, is just more money being generated. It costs 3 for us to buy, though. But then would another farm be useful? I wanted the fancier housing, to be honest. Do you know, we'll take the market. We'll have that, please. We'll take that, and we can buy one thing. Oh, okay. And we'll get rid of the urgent summon thing. That's fine. And then, can we build the market? Are we able to actually deploy that? Yes. Okay. Yep, we'll have a market. So we shall put the market in just there. That's lovely. Can we build anything else? Are we able to build anything else? Houses and a mine. I mean, yeah, is it worth getting a mine? It'd be worth getting a lumberjack as well. We're going to build some houses. We're going to do this. We're going to have house. I don't know, there. Let's put it in a not sort of, let's make it jiggity-jaggedy, like a weird shape. And then, are we able to build the mine? Yes, we are. Okay, so we shall have a mine, so we can earn some stone as we go. There we go, got ourselves a mine. So now all we need is another house, and then a lumberjack, and we're earning sort of all the basic resources, I think. We'll take this turn's card, which is another mine. Okay, that's fine. Right, go to the next turn. Turn 21. We shall take our card, which is Golden Fever. Sweet sparkling gold. We get 5 gold, but we lose a point of happiness. Okay, so not great. And then open the box. The fire on the horizon. At dawn, the sky glowed red. The fortress of Casthar burns. It is neither your ally nor your enemy, just nearby. Your soldiers climb the hills to watch. Now they await orders. Well, we need to go and help. We need to go and help them. Send a guard to assist survivors and extinguish the last flames. Strengthen patrols at the borders and observe without moving. No, because that will be the act of a monster. No, we need to go and help out. We're going to go and lend a hand. We're okay for resources. We're going to go and help out. So money comes down, stone goes up, happiness goes up. They will find ruins and cries. Some survivors will remember your gesture and honour your village with gifts. Ah, thank you. That's very nice. Right, go to the next turn. This is turn 22. We're getting through winter. We are muddling through winter this time, which is good. Take a look at the card. The trees are bearing fruit. Okay, good. We could keep that. But you know what, actually? It's no bad thing to have some more food. We'll just do that. There you go. Ta-da! Up to 12 food. And winter is only another couple of turns. So we're losing 2 food per turn, but that's okay. We can deal with that. Winter's going to be finished, and that'll be good. Oh, that's what we wanted. Manors. We wanted more manor house type things. So we could have ourselves, more population. But is that then going to impact our food even more? For now, we're not going to do anything with that. We're going to try and get through to the end of winter, which I think is next turn. If we go like that, there we go. We've got through to spring. Yay! Yay for spring. Okay, right. We'll take a card. We have got to get rid of something. A lumberjack. We already have a lumberjack, so that's all fine. We'll sort that out like that. We'll deal with the event, the ascension. No, we haven't we seen this before? Yeah, we're going to make her a saint. Saint Floaty Pants. There we go. We shall have a celebration. Everyone gather round and look at the floaty lady. It's a lady in the sky. She's listening to Kate Bush. Right, there we go. So money and food goes down. Happiness goes up. That's okay. Do we build? Now we're going to be earning food again, I think. We need another farm again. We need another farm. We can put those fancy houses down. And then we can get a farm. At the minute, what are we on? 8 down to 7. So yeah, we're not actually making enough food at the minute, which is an issue. You earn money immediately. Yeah, not so bothered. Not so fussed. Let's read the thing. Do we get a resolution to the sort of drama here? If Seraphim acts during the banquet, denounce her at once. Do this and your exile will end. That is my royal promise. Yes. Yes, your highness. We're on your side, kind of. Okay, when's the next thing? Is it turn 30 or something? I don't know. I'm not quite sure when the next thing is. Okay. We'll have to just sort of keep on going, I think. You earn 3 stone immediately. No, I'll get rid of that. That's fine. Our food is tumbling. We are going to need something to help generate food, please. You can generate food, actually. Do you know what? We're going to activate your ability. Can we have your ability? Bing. There we go. Lovely. The call from the deep. The fishermen return with a strange net, not full of fish, but of coins, rings, blackened objects. They say the seafloor was speaking in gold. The treasurer asks how to proceed. You melt the treasure down and pour it into the reserves, or you return the items to the fishermen, declaring them property of the sea. Or you preserve everything as it is, to be studied or traded piece by piece. Let's do that. let's preserve it all, and we should then study it and work out what it is. Don't just kind of melt it or get rid of it. Oh, that was a terrible decision. Money down, happiness down, and security down. Excellent. Right, okay, when you find mysterious things in the sea, it's not always a good idea to keep them. Okie dokie. More houses, we don't need those. Deal with the event. It is... Oh, whales from the well. What did we do last time? Yeah, we did some praying, didn't we? Let the priest do their priesty thing. There we go. Sort that out. What comes from that? Stone up, money down, happiness back up. Happiness is looking pretty good. Go to the next turn. Take our card. I don't know, like, when the maximum turn is. I'm not quite sure. We'll get rid of you. I don't like your ability. And that's kind of it. Go through to the next turn. Take our card. And it's a farm. Okay, right. In the way of Golden Fever. There we go. So that goes away. Your ability, I think, now is done. But we can build another farm. So, yeah, it produces 1 food per turn. Yeah, how much food do people eat? We'll have a farm, because this makes sense. I'm going to put the farm, I don't know, at the back. I'm going to make it higgledy-piggledy. There we go. Yeah, nobody's there to work in it. So then if we say, all right, manors, we can build a fancy manor house type thing. That can go at the front, because they're all la-di-da. They've got artwork on the walls. That's now enough. So food is 11. So now food's gone down to 10. Right. I don't really understand how the food works. One house working a farm generates enough food to feed that house. I don't really understand. Right. What is in the thing here? Market, houses, 3 stone units. These are all disappointing things. Do you know what? I don't think we need anything. No, we're okay. Thank you for popping by, merchant chappy, but no, we're looking good. Right, let's look at this. Duke, when the moment comes, your silence could alone change everything. Choose wisely, and soon you'll have what you truly deserve. So we can either say, yeah, right, I'll sure, I can't do it. Do you know what? No, the risk is too great. I don't know who you are. I've met the king. I've chatted to the king. And yeah, we didn't get on, but I think we can sort of work through that. Oh, crikey, another one of these. Yeah, we'll open it up for games and entertainment. This is a good choice, because I think we got lots of good stuff last time. Yep, there we go. Resources are plenty. We'll take our card, which is double shifts. We get more stone. Yeah, okay, that's fine. We need a lumberjack. Hang on. Got a spare person. Let's get a lumberjack. Pop a lumberjack in just there. There we go. That'll do. And now we're generating wood. There you go. So we're generating all kind of the base things. But our food again is coming down. I don't know how to get lots of food. Unless we can upgrade the farms or something. That's it for that turn. Go to the next. Yeah, I don't know what turn we need to get to resolve the whole situation. With the king and everything else. It appears to be every 5 turns a thing happens. Yeah, I don't necessarily need you to be on board. Let's draw our card and replace possibly him. Yeah, we'll do that. We have got a couple of sharp axe cards. Let's just use one. There we go. Got some wood. Yay. And you know what? We'll use the other one. Yay, we got some wood. What was the other thing? Double shifts? Money and wood gives us stone. There you go. We'll free up our hand a little bit. And we shall look at the event. It's the thief hunt. And yeah, I think, because this is our 3rd run through and we are playing the demo, we are sort of seeing the same story things again, which is fine. Do you know what? Let's do a different thing. Let's do that. Whoever catches a thief may keep part of the loot, just because it's the different option, so we can see what it does. That's really positive. The thief is caught. His hideout was full of stolen goodies. Oh, you tea leaf. I wonder if it's turn 50. Turn 50 would make sense as a nice round number to kind of finish the story, wouldn't it? That would be a sensible approach. Oh, hang on. Or maybe now. Oh, stuff is happening. There's royal tents are appearing all over the place. Okay, right. I suspect maybe the king is here for the banquet. Oh, here we go. Oh, it's a big fancy crown with knobbly bits on. Fireworks. Lovely. Okay, maybe not turn 50. Turn 35 is the turn. Okay, fireworks are happening. The king has arrived, and now we've got to sort things out. So Act 2, the banquet. The king arrives with his entourage. His gaze is cold. This is no feast for you. It's a test. The banquet is set. Tables full. The hall dressed for celebration. Seraphine walks among nobles like a ghost in velvet. Her stare is calm, unreadable. She says nothing, yet every glance feels deliberate. A toast is called in the king's honour. Goblets rise and all drink. But moments later, a nobleman stumbles and collapses. No hand was seen, no deed was caught. Who dares poison my peace? Roars the king. His eyes turn to you, not as a host, but as the first to blame. Seraphine does not flinch. She watches the chaos unfold, neither shocked nor smug. She knows the game has begun. Oh, she just threw us right under the bus. So she didn't like the fact that we'd said no, so now she's blaming us. So instead of trying to kill the king, she's killed some random person, and the king is then blaming us. You have lost the king's trust. To earn it back will take more than words. In the meantime, you've made a powerful enemy, and more will follow. Oh dear. Right. That's intriguing, isn't it? And there we go. We got to the end of Midgardr. However you say that. I don't know how you say that. That was great. That was really good. That's intriguing because it combines city building, resource management, storytelling, and sort of decision making. And that's all very intriguing. I like all of those things. And the fact they're all rolled up into one game is very, very good indeed. That was really enjoyable. That was very good. It was well written. I like the little kind of event things. And okay, yes, as we were saying, we did see the same ones coming up lots of times. But that's because this is the demo. So imagine the full game, they would have hundreds and hundreds of little kind of story event things. And we also did have multiple attempts to get through to the end as well. So I think, once you've played through it the first time I spent too much money and all the resources all at once, and then we starved. The next time it was just tricky. We didn't get the kind of the food cards. Third time it all kind of came together and it worked out okay. But even though you make all the choices with the sort of the little in-game events that pop up about the arenas and the thief and all that kind of stuff, there is also the ongoing underlying kind of main story with the king and Lady Seraphine, and she betrayed us there effectively. So I wonder what happens if we stay quiet. What happens if we remain really quiet and don't say anything? Does she then kill the king? Is that the other ending? Because as I understand it, in the demo, there are two different endings. So we, I think, got the bad ending because we sort of put our trust in the king. We sort of tried to swear our allegiance to the king by doing potentially the right thing, but then we kind of got a little bit sort of, set up, weren't we? We were properly set up by Lady Seraphine. But I wonder if the other ending is the opposite of that. So she just tried to kill the king and maybe succeeds, and then she becomes your ally or something because she takes over. I do not know. I'm not entirely sure. But that was very enjoyable. I liked all of that. And also I like these sort of the visuals of it, like you are sort of sitting down at a table. You're sitting down at that table just there, in fact. And it's on a little kind of board, and it feels like there's clockwork involved with the sort of the backgrounds changing and the cloud moving around and such like. Got a little kind of card dispensing sort of thing where you press a button and a card comes out. I like the sort of the tactile feel of it. It did feel like we were sat at a little board, sort of doing things on a board, like playing a game sort of a thing. So that was very good as well. I think we will come back to this because I want to know what happens with the story. So when this is out of demo mode, when it's in sort of full release or whatever, I suspect we might well pop back to this one and just see how we get on with the new run and maybe see what happens, if we choose different things or if the story's a bit different or if we can make it through or whatever. I don't know. So I suspect maybe this is not the last we'll see of Midgardr. I don't know. But I think we'll come back to it. I think we will come back to it at some point in the future, but not right now, of course, because I think, we've come to the end or one of the possible endings of the demo. So we'll wrap things up for now with our look at the game that I can't remember the name of. But yes, I think at some point we shall come back. But we'll wrap things up for the moment. Hopefully you did enjoy this. If you did, please do leave a like. That would be most marvellous indeed. And also, if you're not already, then please do subscribe to keep up to date with all the other bits and bobs and nonsense that we get up to in the Geek Cupboard. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard, and I'll see you next time. Look at Swain's hat! Oh, it's worth it just for the hat. Oh, it's so pointy. Oh my goodness me. Okay, right, we might have to deploy the decency mugs there. Things are going to get a bit weird, everybody. Buckle yourselves in. I am in the throes of ecstasy, aided by a shoe. He's kept his hat on.